I just bought a Samsung DW80F600UTS dishwasher. I ran one cycle and it was fine. I went to work and came home and the pump was running even though there was no water in it. I opened the door and the pump does not stop. The heavy LED is flashing even though I never selected heavy cycle. I try to turn off the dishwasher using the power button. It turns off for 2 to 3 seconds, then it comes back automatically and the pump is just keep going. The only way I can shut it off is by flipping the circuit breaker. I waited 5 minutes and flipped the fuse back on. The dishwasher came alive by itself and the pump started pumping. I have tried turning the power off using the switch to stop power. I have tried to drain the dishwasher by holding the start button for 3 seconds but no response.
Hello. The heavy light is giving you an error code, which is a leakage error. There is a sealed base pan on this model with a small sensor that checks for water in the pan. If water gets in the base pan, it sends the unit into a default drain cycle. The unit needs to be uninstalled and the drain pan needs to be dried out. Then you would need to determine where the water is leaking from. If you don't find any water in the pan, then the main PCB has a short/glitch in it and would need to be replaced.
Shouldn't the pump stop when the door is opened? I am not even able to turn off the machine.
Normally, it would, but since the sensor has sent the control unit into flood mode, it won't shut off. The only way to stop it from doing that is to flip the breaker, unplug or dry the water in the base pan.
I have already tried to flip the breaker. When I flip it back on, it just starts itself. I don't see any water under the dishwasher. How can I access the sealed pan? Or can I even do that? It sounds more like an electrical problem to me.
Sorry for the confusion. The only way to get the unit to stop running is to flip the breaker off and leave it off, or pull the dishwasher out from under the cabinet and access the pan from the right or left side and dry the water out. If you do not find water in the sealed pan below the unit, the control would need to be replaced because it's shorted or has a glitch in the software.
Just one more tidbit of information that might help with the diagnosis. When I flip the breaker back on, the dishwasher gives out a sound signal of 4 chimes.
Yep, this is a leakage error. The dishwasher is in flood mode.
Can the pan be accessed from either side? The dishwasher is not even a day old. What shall I tell Home Depot to claim warranty? Thanks for your answers, they are very helpful.
Usually the right side is the best access side. Make sure you have the breaker off when you're trying to fix it. Home Depot has a good return policy. They pretty much have a 7-day no questions asked policy. It should mention that on the receipt.
One more thing, then I think I will be done. I pulled the dishwasher from under the cabinet, I tilted it to the right side and there are some plastic channels on the left side and I saw water moving in there. A bit of water came out of the dishwasher to the floor somewhere from the bottom. I flipped the breaker back on, I got 3 blue lights on the front and the LED lighting is normal. So everything is back to normal. What are the chances that if I put the dishwasher back, it will do this again? What can I check to see if water is leaking into the pan?
Yes, those channels should have water in them. The water that came out is the water that was in the base pan causing the error code. The chances are very good that it will show an error if you put the unit back in without figuring out why water was down there. You have to make a visual check of all the hoses and clamps and seals down there. It really could be anything causing the water to leak.
Do I need to take the aluminum plate off on the bottom right side to access the base pan?
It would help. There's 2 Phillips screws that hold it on.
I ran a delicate cycle, after the first cycle, when the dishwasher was filling itself up the second time. I noticed that water was leaking from the bottom right side of the door. The dishwasher is leaning quite a bit forward right now, so it is far from leveled. Do you think leveling properly would alleviate the problem? I mean, it has rubber seals in it, and even if it is off balance a bit, it should not leak.
Sounds like water is leaking out of the front because it's not level. If you didn't see water leaking out of the front before, then I suspect you still have an internal leak.
I will test it some more, and if I find something I come back to you. Thanks for the expert help. I will definitely recommend this site for others with appliance problems. I am very satisfied with your help.
No problem. If you have more questions, come back and I will assist. I'm happy to help.
I took the right side panel off of the dishwasher and I found water inside among the electrical wires. That does not sound good at all. I think I will call Home Depot for a replacement.
Okay, sounds good, friend. Good luck.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit justanswer.com/YTHI.